So even yesterday I had a guy, he was probably about 50, I posted just a short snippet of a property and he messaged me, he wants to come through. Dad always said don't do real estate. I have the drive and the motivation to want to work hard and to prove myself and just go above and beyond for the clients.
Join us as we sit down with Zoe Degotardi, a trailblazer who is redefining the industry through the power of social media. Discover how Zoe expertly maneuvers platforms like TikTok and Instagram to reach potential buyers across all age groups, creating a dynamic shift from traditional print media to innovative digital strategies.
And I sold him land on Ocean Road a few months ago, and that land he's now going to start developing into 12 new townhouses that will be coming next week.
Hello and welcome, Zoe Degotardi from Sold on Kapiti. Hello, Zoe.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you.
That's awesome to have you. This is our first catch up.
Yeah, first time meeting.
I hope of many.
Yeah, of course.
A few episodes ago, we had Karl in here and he was talking about this little pocket rocket.
That's me.
With a fire in her belly. So please meet the fire in her belly pocket rocket, Zoe.
I'm here.
Awesome. Zoe, tell us about your journey in the real estate and what are you up to?
Yeah, so I started real estate straight out of school. I went straight into it, left school early, got my license, and I'm pretty lucky. I come from a family and I'm the third generation to be in real estate.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I grew up around it.
It's in your blood.
It's in the blood, yeah, for sure. And my granddad was a real estate agent in Australia and same with my father. So always as a kid, letterbox shopping, and I knew it's what I wanted to do. So as soon as I left school, got the license. And yeah, first year, just completed my first year in real estate last year selling. I was doing a bit of administration and PA work previously before that. And here we are a year later, starting with Karl at Sold on Kapiti.
That's awesome. What made you join Karl?
Yeah, well, Karl and I actually met on TikTok, as you do. I guess like Matt, we met on TikTok. So many opportunities there. So Karl reached out. We were always messaging and just giving advice. And then I saw his team and he was looking for someone else to come in, someone young, someone also wanting to do social media. So we just kind of thought, perfect fit, the two of us.
Yeah, that's a perfect match.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's really cool. So what resonates to you of SOC's values and vision that you can feel that, yeah, that's me?
Yeah, well, Karl, he's very people first. He doesn't want to take on, he could expand a huge team and have many agents working for him. I'm sure many people would want to work for him. He's a great guy. He runs a great company, but he just wants to keep it tight. He's people first. He wants to service his vendors. He's not charging the highest fees in towns. He just wants to do the best job possible, keep those connections with people and make the friendships and just utilizing social media and the new way of doing things in real estate, which is what I want to do as well. Next generation of real estate we are.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen some of your social media clips recently with Karl. You guys are advertising the properties, you're doing behind the scenes as well, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me what the new generation of buyers are looking for, like, and why do you think TikTok is the platform, for instance, TikTok or Instagram, whatever it is, what drives young people or older people to go there to look for things?
Yeah, to be honest, we're not just seeing young people on these social media platforms looking at properties. Nowadays, I feel like even 80-year-olds have Facebook, or my mum, she's 60, she uses TikTok. So even yesterday I had a guy, he was probably about 50. I posted just a short snippet of a property and he messaged me, he wants to come through. First home buyers, I find whenever I post a home that appeals to the first home buyer market, do a short video on TikTok, there's always people coming to the property from that TikTok saying, I saw the TikTok and it's just what we're looking for. So, and it's free marketing as well. Obviously you can pay to boost it and hit target audiences. But with TikTok, I think I posted one the other day, just a short video of a property, and it hit like 28,000 views within the first 3 days. So
whoa,
yeah,
that's massive.
Yeah, for sure.
So can you see in TikTok the stats about, is it local people, is it out of town people?
Yeah, mainly Wellington region, some Auckland, and then with TikTok it does go international as well. So if someone else has an interest in real estate overseas, they Might come up on their For You page as well, but mainly the Wellington region.
And that's how usually properties are sold, right? It's the word of mouth. Like,
Oh, of course, yeah.
you saw something, you're like, hey, mum, dad.
You might like this property. Well,
Yeah.
that's what the guy yesterday when he messaged me, he said, hey, I saw your post. Would be the perfect house for my mother. We live just up the road and would be ideal for her.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's like, if you think about it, 20 years ago, it was the newspapers.
It was the newspaper, yeah.
It was the printed magazines, nobody saw this.
We don't spend any money on print, really, unless we were coming up with a development soon and we're going to do every form of marketing. And we are trying to reach those downsizes. So we are going to hit the newspaper, but we don't usually tend to spend any money on print. I'm sure Karl told you, I think he told you last time, no bus backs, no print. We just see the value in social media rather than spending the money elsewhere. Yeah.
No, this is fantastic. I mean, I think you guys are onto a whole new level of marketing in your own way. And also then you become your own brand as well. Like some of Karl's TikToks I was watching the other day, and it was about cooking a jacked potato. There's a lot of passion.
He loves those potatoes.
But, like when people watch those videos, they get to know you on a personal level.
On a personal level, yeah.
Yeah.
And they meet you and they feel like they already know you. We walked into an appraisal the other day and I'd never met the lady and she goes, oh, you must be Zoe. Like, I feel like I already know you from Karl's TikTok.
Yeah. So do you have your own TikTok, obviously?
I do, yeah. So I have my own. Karl has his own, and then we have a joint account, our Sold on Carpety account.
Mm-hmm. And on your TikTok, what have you been posting predominantly?
Yeah, my TikTok's just property. So I started it. I wanted to keep like a video diaries of my journey throughout real estate. So from the first day I started, I did a vloggers. The day in the life as a 20-something-year-old real estate agent living in New Zealand. And at my 6th month, I made a little video, in my 1 year, which was the other day, just a little video. So, in 20 years' time, I can look back and think, oh, that's where I started. And it's cool now that I have younger people finishing school and they're messaging me saying, hey, I've like seen your journey starting real estate. Like, what advice would you have for me?
And what advice would you have for them?
Yeah, I just say, keep trying. Don't let rejection get to you. Keep going. There's going to be times when people say no, or you think your friends and family are going to list with you and they don't. But it's just keep going. There's the good days, the bad days, but mostly good days.
Because it is a tough industry, especially if you think of a young person coming in with not much real life experience of rejection. Mm-hmm. Right? Because, everybody gets a medal. Everybody gets a certificate. In New Zealand, you go for a run, you get a certificate. And then here you enter a life working force and you will get rejected,
Oh, you do, yeah. And there's days that my first 6 months I came home and I was so upset, but you get through it and I feel as time goes on, you get less and less hurt. And even with you come across clients where their situation's really sad and you let yourself kind of go down the rabbit hole with them, but you think, no, I'm here to give them a ladder to get out of that situation and onto the next chapter of life. You can't, Yeah,
so it's amazing for building resilience.
Yeah, but in resilience, it's the career for that, yeah.
Yeah, so listeners out there, if you would like to build resilience,
start real estate.
Or go into mortgage advising, because I feel like it's the same here.
Of course,
No second day is the same. Every day
is different. You're meeting different people, different situations.
Different challenges, as you say, up and downs. But that's really cool to hear from someone so young to come out, pursue the dream. But I guess because you were growing up in it, you could see as well through your parents, how hard.
Yeah, my dad always said, don't do real estate. But here I am doing it. Yeah. It is hard, especially when you're young and supporting yourself. It's no guaranteed income and it takes a while to build a name. And obviously I'm still doing that, but it takes years and years to build a name and a brand for yourself. So, I always advise anyone when they first start out, maybe start with a part-time job or something like that rather than just solely relying on commission.
Yeah, because that was going to be my next question. It is quite hard because you don't know what you're going to earn.
Yeah, my expectations coming into real estate were very high and I didn't quite make as much as I hoped, but they were very unrealistic.
Yeah, so expectation and reality.
Oh, 100%. And I thought people were just going to start calling me. I thought as soon as I post on Facebook, everyone's going to call me and want me to sell their house. But that's not how it works. You've got to hustle and you've got to prove to people, especially when you're young, because they're like, oh, why do you think you can sell my house when I have a 60-year-old guy that's been doing it for 40 years?
Yeah, because again, that was going to be my next question. How are you finding that challenge? Because obviously, you know, if someone appraised their house as a 60-year-old that's been around in the industry for 5
That's lots of people
cycles.
around the area.
Yeah, and then it's you know, who's young. Yes, you've got the energy, you've got the ambition, but you may lack some of the knowledge that this guy may.
Yeah.
So what's your selling point?
Yeah, I just say, obviously, we're young, energetic, we work hard. I don't have the commitments of children. I put my everything into it. I have the drive and the motivation to want to work hard and to prove myself and just go above and beyond for the clients. It is hard, obviously, when you don't have, especially getting the first few listings, like you have nothing to back yourself. I'm just really lucky that I had people that put faith in me to sell their house and we got them good results, and that has led to other listings. It has led to other listings. But it's not an easy start.
Yeah. So have you obviously sold some properties now?
Yeah, I think my first 10 months or so I sold about like 13 or 14 houses.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was very lucky and blessed to have good contacts with developers and a few investors.
How do you build those contacts?
Word of mouth. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So I have a friend that's a developer. He knows investors. He knows a property manager. So I had a really good connection with a property management company, and most of my listings in my first year were from that property management company. Obviously gave him a bit of a referral fee for the listings as well, but it worked out well, and then those investors referred me to their other investor friends, and
just snowball effect.
It goes, snowball effect, yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool. That just shows again that pure determination, hard work, good ethics.
Yeah.
You just go out there, put yourself out there, and, you know, you come out with something. So tell me a little bit more about the development that you've got coming up.
Yeah, so we have a development. I actually sold one of the last apartments. Do you know McLean Street, 55 McLean Street? The new apartments there. So I had the last 4 and sold, the last one there to a lovely couple. They love the area. So one of the guys there now is working for my friend that's also a developer. And I sold him land on Ocean Road a few months ago. And that land he's now going to start developing into 12 new townhouses that will be coming next week.
Whoa.
Yeah. So another development down on the beach, which is exciting because there's lots of developments going on around town at the moment, but this one's going to be high quality. It's going to be near the beach, which people love being near the beach and the shops. And yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lovely area, I think, in Kapiti with the shop and the beach. And
yeah, good lifestyle.
the best of both worlds, because we're not that far from Wellington.
Oh, it's so close, especially now with Transmission Gully and public transport everywhere.
Oh, cool. So what's your view on properties? Do you have a house already?
No, not yet, but my goal is to buy my first house. It was to buy it last year, but I decided to travel. I went to Canada on a working holiday for a little while before I kickstarted my career in selling. But it's the goal for the next couple of years. I want to buy an investment property and maybe do a up property. Yeah.
Do you have DIY skills?
No, but I would like to learn.
Hey, and what a better way to learn on your own property?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, maybe not anyone else's, but learn on my own. And I have friends that have done it as well. I'm only young and none of my friends have properties either. So I want to be one of the first and then help my friends get there as well.
Yeah, and that's how it snowballs. You start something and then other people just catch on and they want to do the same.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is really exciting. So what I'm hearing from you so far is goal setting is very, very important in your life.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Got to have something to work towards.
Yeah. And do you reward yourself for achieving your goals?
Yeah, I guess so. I like to travel. So, you know, I did my first year in real estate and then I went to Thailand recently for 2 weeks, and I think that will be the thing, maybe once a year or something, go away for a week or couple of weeks,
because with real estate it's really hard to go away,
and it's never that's the thing. As soon as I went away, I think I had 2 properties sell and I was like, I wish I was there for it. But I guess you got to take a bit of time off as well. And
that was going to be my advice to you, is make sure you don't burn out, because in this industry it's really easy to do. You work 24/7, you know, you're always available. And then your body hits a point where it's like,
I can't do this anymore.
I can't do this anymore. You need to take a break, you know. So there's a really good phrase. If you don't take the breaks that you need, your body will take the breaks, but it won't be pleasant.
Yeah,
Like,
that's good advice, actually.
yeah. So
Yeah. Well, Carl and I have this thing where we try and take, if we can, Fridays off, which we can't today. We have quite a few appraisals, but we always take Saturdays off. That's our non-negotiable day, is take Saturdays off, reset day.
And what do you usually do?
I love to go on walks. I like to walk Queen Elizabeth Park and catch up with friends or go to the market. And yeah, just have a nice chill day and then get ready for big day of open homes on Sunday.
Do you have a dog?
I don't know. I would love a dog though.
Would you like to take mine?
Sure. Depending what type of dog. There's a few dogs I'm a bit scared of.
No, it's similar to Carl's. It's a cavoodle.
Oh, I love a cavoodle, yes.
Yeah.
I'll take your dog then.
Okay, so it's sold.
Perfect. It's all mine.
That was easy. So Zoe, a couple of questions I want to ask you before we wrap it up. So where would people find you on social media?
Yeah, so I have TikTok, Instagram or Facebook, and it's zoedegotardi.properties.
Okay, cool. We'll link you up.
Yeah, and also obviously our Sold on Carpety page as well.
Awesome. And what gets you out of bed?
Motivation, goals.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. And what keeps you positive?
Affirmations.
I love it. You're my type of person. I love all that sort of stuff. That's really cool. And what fills your cup? Like, what makes you happy?
Family, friends, the sun, good people, happy people.
Yeah.
Yeah, positivity.
Yeah. Got to surround yourself with the right people.
Yeah.
Because do you find, like, when you surround yourself with the...
Oh, yes, of course.
You go down that little...
You go down the,
spiral with them.
Yeah, you've got to make sure the five people you spend the most amount of time with is...
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
you're going to end up with, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So in terms of your life goal, so you said you want to be still here in 20 years' time. Is that what I've heard?
I don't know. My family's all in Australia, so I'm the only one here at the moment. I would definitely like to have property. I would like to keep selling and do really well in real estate, have multiple properties and help friends have properties as well and renovation projects and travel. Yeah, just be happy.
That's awesome. I love that. Zoe, thank you so much for coming along.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolute pleasure getting to know you. I hope this is not the last one. It's more of a warm-up to Zoe.
We'll be back.
Yeah, and then next time I bring you back, I'll be more brutal. I'll be asking you stats. I'll be asking you, what you see, what's going on out there in the market, because I guess this is your first cycle, and it's really exciting.
Yeah, first cycle.
To see and now the boom is coming. So hopefully you'll...
We're ready for the new year, yeah. Getting pumped.
That'll be cool. Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
You too.